Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bets. My name's Jared, and I want to talk about Supergirl. I know it's Tuesday and a little behind, but wasn't feeling too well. A little under the weather during the weekend, and but feeling better now. And my fiance and I and our normie friends went and saw Supergirl, and I personally liked it. My fiance was like, I liked it, but I feel like it was missing something. And I can agree with that. I can't agree with that. There is something missing, but none of us can quite figure it out. My best guess is the score. The score is not rememberable like a Hans Zimmer score. Or it's not rememberable just as Hans Zimmer scores aren't rememberable that aren't Pirates of the Caribbean, because no one can hum a Hans Zimmer song other than that one. But I digress. So Supergirl was a solid film. The audience score that's currently sitting at like 76 is very accurate, in my opinion. I would give Superman a 9 out of 10. It's a great film. And if you look on Rotten Tomatoes, that's kind of the same range. Last I checked. I haven't checked in a while, though. But, yeah, Supergirl is a solid 7 out of 10. And a lot of people want to rag on it, and I don't understand why. The girl, Millie Alcock, killed it. She is a great actress. At no point did I go, oh, this is an actor playing a character. And that happens pretty often, especially with a bigger name. I'm like, oh, this is clearly, what's his, just Ben Affleck, playing Bruce Wayne. But she was very convincing in her role of the story that was given to her, with her being raised on Argo City and then coming to Earth, and she doesn't know where she wants to be in life. She's still kind of figuring it out. She really played that role perfectly. I've met girls who, I'm old now, but I remember back in the day, there would be girls who just kind of had everything going for them, but they would just kind of throw it away just to kind of get away from everything. And then they'd come back and then they'd be a mess, and then they'd take off again and be a mess when they come back. And she really captured that essence of the 20-something not knowing what to do with her life. And so she'd rather just kind of drink and fumble around and get in trouble, essentially. And solid performance. Lobo, he's never been a character I really cared for or cared about, so I can kind of take it or leave it. But overall, Jason Momoa did bring he fit the role more than he fit Arthur Curry, that's for sure. And he did a good job. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking about the villain being lackluster, and I will have to disagree, because anytime he would show up, you kind of had the, oh shoot moment. Like, oh man, something bad's going to happen when this guy's around. And there's a part in the film somewhere I would say at the end of the first act, maybe somewhere in the second act, but pretty sure it's the end. Basically, this guy has no mercy. None whatsoever, doesn't care. And my fiance and I kind of went, oh. We had that oh shoot moment with him in this scene. It's like a big set piece with Lobo's in it, Supergirl's in it. All these other things are happening all at once, and he takes some people's lives, and you're like, oh dang. And so he was very menacing, and his 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 plans were just like pillage and steal and take what he wants. And sometimes that's all you really need, because the movie itself isn't about defeating a villain, but more defeating yourself. And it's more of a character study. And that's what I really liked about it too, is that seeing that progression of that drunken stupor finding her way in the world, but the universe, if you will. And it was just solid. I thought it was a solid movie. There are a few parts where I'm like, can we speed this up a little bit? But overall, just a good movie. And it doesn't deserve the hate that it's getting from critics and right-wing goofballs on YouTube. And Fox News and Dean Cain. Like, I love me some Superman or Lois and Clark from the 90s. It is 90s cheese, and I love it. It's Superman, and I love it. But I have to really separate the art with the artist with that one, because every time I hear about Dean Cain, he is just being a goofball. He's just saying the dumbest things possible. And for a guy who's like he's got to be pushing 60, right? A guy who's pushing 60, he's completely out of shape, and he's making fun of a 20-something-year-old girl. Like, bro, come on, stop it. Be a man. Be a Superman. No one should be making fun of anyone really, for that matter. But I'm not one to talk. I make fun of people, but if I played the role of Superman, I'm not going to publicly shame my other Kryptonian actors. That's just crazy talk. But yeah, the plot, solid story, solid acting from everyone, from Millie Alcock, from Jason Momoa, the girl who plays Ruthie, the guy who played Krem, solid. Like, there wasn't a performance in the film that I was like, all right, come on. No, like, it was solid. And a lot of people keep saying it's like Mad Max. And for me, I'm like, no, this is Star Wars. This is very, very Star Wars-y. Like, all the creatures and the sets, that is where this movie really shines. The sets and the creatures and like the production of all the props, incredible. Costume design, set design, prop design, everyone in that like creative department of this movie, incredible. Like, it's really good. There wasn't really any. There was all sorts of different aliens, and there wasn't any like duplicates of it. It was like always a different one, and the only one that I was trying to find one. I'm like, oh, that looks like a Star Wars. I could only really find one, and that was the bus driver who looks like Boba Frick from Star Wars. But overall, just solid when it comes to the craftsmanship of these artists. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Yeah, the only thing that I really didn't like really stand out for me was the score. Not like the Superman score. The Superman score last year, I was listening to that on repeat. I loved that score. This one, very forgettable. But overall, the movie is a solid 7 out of 10 in my book, and doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. People who hate it are just hating it. And here's the real truth of it. Why in geek spaces do we take this stuff so seriously? It's just a movie. It's almost embarrassing with geeks. Like, it's a movie. It's about a girl who can fly and shoot laser eyes and fly, like, I know I'm being like facetious about this, but like I said in my last video, no one really likes Supergirl that much. And the fact that we got this good of a Supergirl movie is a testament to itself. I've never even finished the Helen Slater one. Like, I get through like 20 minutes of it and I'm like, yeah, I'm over this. So this one I really liked. This one was a lot of fun, solid film. But when it comes to these geek films, I don't understand why we need to talk about box office numbers, because we don't work for the studio. We just need to go and watch it, and if we like it, we like it, and if we don't, we don't. And we carry on with our lives. I don't know why anyone needs to do video after video after video after video, live stream after live stream after live stream, and reel after reel after reel after reel, pulling from live streams, pulling from videos, making reels just to like feed the algorithm because everyone wants to hear everything sucks. It doesn't suck. This movie was really good. It's a solid installment in a new cinematic universe. And if we are going to compare the first Marvel movie to the second Marvel movie, so Iron Man to Hulk, Supergirl is better than Incredible Hulk when it comes to just being a movie. Iron Man is a straight up classic. Superman 2025 is going to be a classic one day. And I would say Supergirl is a better second installment in a new cinematic universe compared to Incredible Hulk. Will I say, and oh no, because that's the third one, never mind. But I would say Supergirl is a better movie than the cinematic release of Batman v Superman when it comes to second film installments of a new cinematic universe. But as its own film, just as a movie in itself, my normie friends had not seen Superman. They're just going into Supergirl is an alcoholic and she's trying to save her dog. They liked it. They were like, yeah, it was okay. It was cool. There was like parts I liked. I didn't hate it. And my fiance's name's Hannah. Hannah was like, there's something missing. And they were like, yeah, it was good. But yeah, you're right. There's something missing. I just think it was the score didn't capture anyone's imagination. But there might be something else that I'm missing. But overall, I liked it. 7 out of 10. I'm kind of repeating myself now, so I guess I said everything I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.